Hey guys, I'm Tyrone and welcome back to Harrison Family Video. It's actually a Thursday, so I'm coming to you or opening up this video a little bit earlier than I normally do. And the reason for that is because I got a few things to do around the farm today and I got a little bit of time to do it. I just finished a project with work, so today's a lighter day for me. One of the things I am going to have to do is actually go get some hay for the cows. I know I've been kind of talking to you guys on and off about my tribulations, if you will, with getting hay, and so I actually think I found a supplier this time that's actually going to work out well for us. Have bales that are going to be of a decent size. When I talked to him earlier today, I believe he told me that the bales are about 1,400 pounds each, which is about on par to what I'm used to. When you guys, those of you who have been watching the channel for a while, are used to seeing me struggle to get them off the back of the trailer. So that is excellent, great news for me. And the animals too, of course. Unfortunately, at the moment, the cows are completely out of hay and have been since like last evening, so not too long. And I'll be leaving here within the next hour or so to go get them some hay. So everybody will be happy. They are actually watching me pretty intently right now. Here's Jay following me. Beyonce's already gonna follow me over into here. And if you guys can see behind her, yeah, that hay bale is that, what do I want to call it? That ring bale feeder is empty. I don't know if you guys can hear that female goat in the background. That's a whole nother story. Which she's right there. I got her tied off with a little rope here temporarily. I mentioned to you guys in last week's video that I moved the goats depending upon their needs and depending upon how fast they eat, the forage in the area that I staked out them or have put them in, or whatever the case may be. And so they let me know that a week was not going to do in this particular area that I had them in, and so they broke out, which they do sometimes. And maybe I'll insert the video of how I found out they broke out on here, because one thing they tend to do is walk by the front of the house, and when they do that, our ring camera tends to catch them. And so I was finishing up work and I saw we had a ring notification pop up, and lo and behold, I see a black and white tail, and that's our female goat walking past our front door. So that's always fun. Lucky for me, they do tend to stay home. They don't really go far. They roam around the yard or the land or whatever the case may be, and just hang out here and eat stuff around here. It's only been one occasion, thank God, that they have gone beyond our land and actually was eating on some of our neighbors' flowers, I believe it was, unfortunately, but we were able to quickly get them that time that happened. But here's the land that they were on, that you guys saw me put them on last week or last weekend. And so cleaned up really well. Really not much left in this area, so I can't really blame them for getting out. And so another thing I plan to do once I get back is to get that fence taken up, get them moved, like I said, to this area here, kind of where these brush hogs and stuff is, and get them to eating on this and get it down. But yeah, we'll do that, like I said, in a bit. But in the meantime, I got to get my truck ready. I think one of my tires are a little low, so I'm gonna put some more air in it, just get it prepped to go get this hay, or whatever case may be. That way we have a good smooth trip, no incidents or accidents. And then I got that, I didn't mention, but I got that boy goat pretty much just staked out. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had him on a lead rope the entire time that they were in that pen on the side of the house by the dog. So I just attached him there and left him there for the time being, and then just been bringing them food as need be, but also there was grass here that she was able to eat while I had her here on the trailer. Hey mama, here's sweetie. But yeah, so we should be getting some brand new hay today, like I mentioned, and hoping for some decent sized bales. They better be for the price, right? Hey Duke. Hey boy, he's so active. But yeah guys, I'm gonna get to what I need to do because time is ticking away. I still, like I said, want to put some air in this tire, check a few other things, and then I also got to run to the ATM before meeting this gentleman about 1 o'clock. And so I think it's already getting pretty close to noon. So yeah, I gotta be taking off here shortly. But I just wanted to open up the video, give you guys an update of what's going on around here. And I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, just checking back in. Got everything taken care of with the truck. We are now hitched and about to head out to get our hay. And so hopefully this goes well and goes pretty quickly. Beyonce has been voicing her grievances as far as not having any hay to eat. So we're gonna try to hurry back and get them fed or get some hay out for them to eat. And so yeah, let's go ahead and head out so we get them taken care of. Hey guys, so we are loaded and just now leaving this gentleman's farm. Very impressed with the bales so far. And so cool thing about it is they're not much taller than the bales I had before, but they're wider. And so I think we got what we have been looking for. Hopefully I can even use this guy again. He let me know that he originally had about 400 bales that he had for somebody in reserve. And he had for somebody, and so he had like a last few that were reserved, and as the grass in the area has become greener, the guy kind of canceled on his last, I guess, shipment of them, or the last few of them. And so that's kind of a shoddy deal if you ask me. But he just let me know that he'll have some, maybe have some for a while. So we'll see how this goes. And hopefully, depending upon, you know, how long it takes me to get through them versus how long it takes him to sell the rest of what he has, I can get back out here and get some more from him. Because just from the looks of it, it looks pretty good. We'll see what the cows, Beyonce and Jay, think about it. But I think we are in, think we're in a good place. And so, yeah, we shall see. But I also discovered that it probably is going to be a good idea to stop by Feldman's. Lucky for me, that's actually in between here and home. I need to get some dog food as well as some feed. Wouldn't hurt to get that as well. And so we're going to do that too while we're out, and then make our way back to the farm and get one of these bales out to the cows. So I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Just wanted to tap in and let you guys know about the load that we got. I don't know if you guys can see through my window there. The hay bales, got them on, got them strapped down. And yeah, we're headed to Felton. So I'll check back in later, guys. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Hey, Mike.
Hey guys, good morning. It is now Friday morning. Sorry I didn't get a chance to get the camera back on yesterday, but as you guys saw, I made it back from getting hay, made it back from Feldman's, was able to get a bale of hay in for the cows. I believe I caught some footage of them eating on the new bale, and I didn't record me pushing it off, but I'll tell you guys one thing, I struggled to do so, which is a pain on one hand, but good news on the other, because that means that bale is a lot heavier than the last few bales that I had that I was telling you guys about. And so I've already actually been out this morning and picked up hay and checked after the animals. I'm actually just now about to come down here and take a look at the goats. And I think I caught some footage also showing you guys that I have moved them. And so much like I told you, I moved them to this area right here behind the cow pen. Like I said, right off that post over to about that red gate on the back of the cow pen. And so they're in here now hanging out, getting after things, and off to a good start, of course. So happy to see that. And I don't know how much I reviewed with you guys yesterday of the area they were in, but you can see very cleaned up. All you see is the little bit of grass, my struggle grass I got going on left, but a lot of the weeds and other plants that are in the area have been eaten down. All the leaves are gone. So that's what we're looking for, and that's what we're looking to see. And so I'm happy about that. And so we'll look for the same thing in this area. I'm not sure how long they'll be over here. I wouldn't say quite a week. I'm thinking maybe probably another, I don't know, 2 to 3 days. We'll see how it goes and just the progress that they make within that time. And then we'll move them further down. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but the further we go down that way, the greener it gets. So as we move that way, they will probably be in these different, I don't call it paddocks, but these different sections a bit longer as we move that way, just because there's more weeds that way and just more greenery, if you will, that way. But yeah, we'll take it a day at a time and we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, they're doing good, doing well. All the other animals are as well. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of recap from yesterday, because I did get a chance to turn the camera back on. My dad came by and we started getting into things, and actually he helped me move the goat fencing. And I'll tell you one thing, that is such a much easier job with the help of another hand, or another 2 sets of hands, or another set of hands, excuse me, if I could talk and get my thoughts right. But yeah, a much smoother and easier job with his assistance. But I'll tell you one thing, I keep looking at this female goat, and I don't know, it could just be my hopes that are making me believe that she is hopefully pregnant, but I keep seeing those teats a little bit lower, and maybe she's just eating good now that I got them kind of grazing or whatever the case may be. And so maybe she's filling out a little bit more than normal, but looks like she's putting on some weight. We'll see here what happens in a couple months as far as if there's any kids that are born or not. But yeah, I still got a few more appointments today, so my day is not over, but I just had a minute and just wanted to check in with you guys. Look at this goat getting up on this tree, just getting after things. I don't know if you guys know this, but goats like to eat above them a lot of times, above themselves, above their height. And so as they get, like I said, further down that way, they have the opportunity to do that. There's also some areas down there, sorry for the train, but there's also some areas down there just got like some piles of firewood, like you see that I have here, that they'll be able to climb onto. There's some tires in the ground down there that are, predate our ownership of the land. I believe one of the neighbors here used to kind of use the property, because this was actually just a dormant property. It had been vacant and no one was using it. And so I believe one of their sons used to use it as like a track for his motorbike. And so I think he built like some ramps out of some old car and truck tires or whatever the case may be. And so I kind of just left them there, at least for the time being. The goats play in it, play on it. And yeah, they like it. It hasn't been harmful to them at all. And maybe I'll walk down here and actually show you guys what I'm talking about, so you understand what I'm saying. I got the goat's attention now. They want to see what I'm up to. Well, not him, but she does. I don't know if I showed you guys this either while I'm here, but this is a little natural creek that's kind of developed long before me, but there's a bunch of stone in it. And so I don't know what I'll ever do with it. I would like, and in a perfect world, I would like to make it hold water, but that's probably something, you know, further in the future, not a top priority, but I think that would be cool to kind of just have in the backyard. This will run off from the street that's behind me at this point. And so whenever we get heavy rainfall, she just follows me everywhere. Whenever we get heavy rainfall, the water trickles down to there to like a drain that's between me and my neighbor's property. But see guys, it's a lot greener over here. A lot more weeds, a lot more other things, even more grass too. But yeah, here's those tires I was talking about. Like the goats play inside of there. They jump on top of here and just kind of just hang out and have fun. And there's those wood piles too that I was mentioning. So yeah, they have that to look forward to as we move them this way. But yeah, that's really about it for right now. I just want to check in with you guys. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to yesterday evening, so I just want to hop on and kind of give a recap. And I know you guys also saw those baby chicks when I was in Feltman, excuse me. And so got that on my mind as well. I don't know if you guys recall, but last year I told you the kids wanted to get some baby chicks, and I honestly wouldn't mind either myself. So that might be something we explore this year. We'll see how it goes, but now is the time to really be getting on top of that. So we'll see what Dad thinks, meaning myself, as far as getting that together. I guess my biggest fear has been with that is just the housing. I don't know why chicks or chickens seem so daunting to me, and even fragile, I guess, to some degree. But I'm gonna try to put my fears aside, get the proper infrastructure that we need to keep and have them, and see what I can do. I think for the kids, it'll be a great learning experience. Give them opportunity to have the responsibility of taking care of them. Because as you know, with all the other animals, I pretty much take the lead on that. So that might be something cool and good for them. And then as the chicks get older, maybe even teaching them a little bit about the business side of raising and keeping animals, whether that be selling eggs, selling the chickens themselves as they mature, and whatever else the case may be. So I think it's a lot that could be gained from doing it, just a matter of doing it. And so we'll see how that goes and what we come up with. But yep, I still got, like I said, I still got a few more errands to run this morning, a few more appointments to make it to. And so I'll check in with you guys a bit later, and yeah, we'll see what we get into then. Really, yeah.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Hey guys, so it is now Monday. Yesterday was Easter, so happy Easter to anyone that might apply to. Hope you enjoyed yourselves and had a good time, got a chance to relax. Remember the day as it is to be remembered, and enjoy your family as well. I know I did. My family and I, we got together at my mom's house and just kind of hung out and had a meal together there. But yeah, shame on me. I did not record much of anything this weekend, although I will say it was pretty productive, especially as far as stuff around here on the farm. At least I'm happy with what I was able to get done. Sorry, I dropped my wire that I used to keep this fence, or excuse me, this gate closed, that where I got the goats. Hey, baby. She's right here trying to hang out with me. And so I want to make sure it's locked real quick. Bear with me. Stand by. Okay, that's good. But yeah, so with that, you can obviously tell the goats are not where you last saw them. You guys remember they were previously right here. And so now they're over here, but this is not the primary area. As you guys know, they've already been over here. The reason I got them like this is it was just the easiest way for me to partition to the area I wanted them to cover, which is this right here. This little valley / creek I spoke to you guys about before. It was really green yesterday. I might have taken a picture. If I do, I'll put it in here. But yeah, they've been hard at work. And so I wanted to get this cleaned up as well. It was the only spot on this side that I had not got to. And it was really because I didn't know how I wanted to enclose it. And partially because I didn't have a direct line to come back here without crossing it, which, you know, if I ran the fence over it, it would have left a gap beneath where the goats could have got through to. But the reason I was able to do it, and the reason that it's possible, is because I ran some more fence. And so not a whole lot, obviously. It's about 20 some odd feet. But I made this connection here. I don't know if I told you guys directly, but it had been a connection. I was not sure how I was going to go about it or do it. And so, like I said, I was productive this weekend, although I didn't record. I was able to get this put in. So that means I set this post as well as made some H braces here on either side. And then also you see, well, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a piece of wire in there, my wire that's part of my bracing system that allows the fence to stay tight. So I was able to get that done, and then I filled the bottom of it where that gap was that I just mentioned or talked about with some tires that had just been here on the farm. Like, yeah, I even spoke to you guys earlier in this video about some tires. And so, yeah, I just had some in a different location that I picked up and used to fill the bottom. And I felt okay doing that. I don't think the animals will bother it. And then it also allowed the water to move past it. You're just gonna be my shadow today, huh? You always want to come hang out by me. But yeah, so they're able to get this as well. Some more area that I previously wasn't sure how I was going to get them exposed to. I wanted to show you guys as well. I'll put a few more posts down there. See if I can capture them. So there is my last post, or what's going to be my corner post for this run of fence down there. And then I got two more decent sized posts. Where's my finger at? Right there. And that's actually going to be an opening that I'm going to make a gate so that I'll still have access to some of this area behind where the fences run. And that could be just in case I need to clean something up, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I just want to make sure that I'm thinking about, you know, issues, problems, or just something that would be convenient for me to have in the future. I'm not going to make it big enough to get any equipment through, like a tractor or anything, because I don't own that much of that land beyond my fence naturally, because I ran the fence pretty close to the property line. But I would like to be able to get back there, walk back there and along the fence if I ever needed to. And so that's my thought there. It is going to have to be something I custom built as far as a gate, just because since I didn't have a gate already that I wanted to use, I just went with a crazy size, so nothing that's standard. I think it's like 5 foot and change. And so I'm just going to probably build a gate out of maybe, I don't know yet. We'll see, some 2x4s and maybe some decking, and I'll paint it so it doesn't, so it'll resist the weather or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how that goes and what I come up with. But also, let me tell you guys the other crazy, silly thing that I did while it's on my mind. I almost completely forgot. In the process of this, I forgot I'm zoomed all the way in. Sorry if I look crazy just a moment ago. But I showed you guys, or I put a clip in of some post holes I had dug. So I dug my holes that whole length that I just showed you where that corner post is going to be. And so in order to do that, I had the tractor down here. The only way that I could get the tractor from where I keep it up at the house was to bring it this way, you know, the way I just walked into here. And I had to cross this creek. Now, I don't know if the goat, her walking across it helps identify the valley there, because you can see how high he is versus how low she is being at the bottom. That's like a perfect demonstration. And they're less than 6 feet from each other, so it's pretty aggressive. So just keep that in mind. And so I had to drive across this valley here or whatever, and I tried to pick the what I want to say, the least aggressive spot as far as the hill on either side to cross it with the tractor. And unfortunately, I got across it fine, no issues. Got over there, got the holes dug, no problem. On my way back, I took this hill right here at a little bit too much of a curve, or an angle I should say, and I end up flipping the tractor over with me on it. Oh my God. I was able to jump off in the nick of time, thank God, so it didn't crush me or anything. And thankfully my dad was out here with me. He's been with me all weekend, which is really part of the reason I didn't record, because I felt more obligated to be productive than trying to set the camera up and trying to capture the moment, just because I had help, and so I wanted to take full advantage of that. So sorry about that, guys, but I did, as you see, I was thinking of to snap a picture of when I flipped the tractor. Oh my goodness, if I would have got that on camera, that would have been something, right? And so you can see that oil spill, unfortunately, from when it was on its side and it just leaked out. I literally had to drive my truck down here, put a chain on the tractor, get it flipped up, and then so that was cool. It was actually pretty easy after I got my truck down here. But one issue I did have thereafter is that I guess with the tractor being on the side, it must have allowed some air into the fuel line, and so I couldn't get it to start for a good minute. I ended up having to back off the fuel lines from the injectors and then sit there and crank on it for a while to get it to bleed the system out, and then I finally was able to get it started and back on my way. And lucky for me, I'm not too banged up. I think the seat of the tractor might have hit my back on my way down, and so I got a little pain there, but other than that, I'm fine. But yeah, the tractor seems to be fine too. Maybe a ding or a dent here and there, but not too bad. But yeah, pretty scary stuff, if I'm being honest. Yeah, in that moment, it was like, is she going? Is she going? Do I got it? Do I got it? And no, I did not have it, unfortunately. But yeah, it's not too much, guys. I just want to really hop on and kind of end the video. I know we didn't get into too awful much. We made some runs, went a few places, got the animals something. But yeah, my dad was available this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and so we were just out here getting after it. And yeah, so thankful for him, because now, like I said, I got all those holes dug. I already got posts selected that I'm going to put in the holes. It's just a matter of me bringing them down here. I was actually going to do it today, but we are expecting rain any moment now, and I just don't know what kind of rain we're expecting. I didn't get the details, so if it's light, I might do it anyway. But if it's going to be a thunderstorm, which actually, now that I say that, I think I might have saw that, I probably won't. So we'll see how it goes, play it by ear. And but yeah, guys, hope you had a great week, and hope you have a great week going forward. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that share button down below as well. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, and until next time, peace.